I just kill people, 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 kill. I just kill people, 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 kill people. Yes, for real, people. So what's the deal, people? Do what thou will, people. You gotta kill people, mentally ill people, just for the thrill, people. Do it with skill, people. Don't care if it's evil. Everyone is evil, never remiss evil. Wish I could kiss evil. Y'all don't know evil until you go evil. I like to show people, pray under yo steeple. I broke the pattern. It doesn't matter, I can't go faster. Here's an example to show that I'm ample on top of the sample. See if you can handle cause I'm spitting and I'm winning and I'm killing and I'm killing. And you know that I'm chilling, God willing. Bitch, I don't care if you hate me anymore. You can get on board or head out the door. Your head's a golf ball and I'm screaming for what are you good for? I'll be your mentor. Take this M4 and get out the door and make them losers soar. Kill people, 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 kill. I just kill people, 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 kill people. Violence is the answer, and I am the commander, the advancer, the ring dancer, necromancer, the grand prancer. I worship Satan, I'm not playing, I'm just saying. I literally worship Satan. I make human sacrifices, torture them with my devices like my old rusty vice script. While I make them read from my script, I drink their pain after they've been slain, then I eat the brain. If my master says that it's okay, Lucifer is a good one, a perfect husband, wrongfully shuns one. I shun God's son, get that bitch a nail gun. His reign is long done, his enemies won. Believers better run, you know why we win, cause we rock so hard. We sodomize a lamb with a cock so hard. Bet that offends you, did I go too far? Blame the ones before me cause they raised the bar. Kill people, 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 kill. I just kill people, 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 kill people.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get wooded good because that wood is so good. Yes, it is. It is April 29th. It is a Wednesday. I am horny. It's just true. It's been a while since I've had the giner.
It's true.
Shabby's mouth is looking nice right now. But anyways, we are joined today by the hip-hoppiest hop couple of all time, Marshall Manson and Marilyn Mathers. They have sex with each other.
Ew, what?
Not during this quarantine.
Not lately.
Yeah, not lately, but we would be fucking like rabbits if not.
Yeah.
You're gonna fuck rabbits? What the fuck is wrong with y'all?
People like rabbits.
Yeah.
We're not rabbits.
They're furries.
So you're
They
gonna
dress up like rabbits and boing.
So
Yeah.
Marshall's gonna fuck you with a carrot in his mouth. I get it. And you're gonna put his carrot in yours. Ba-boom! Anyways, well, so of course, as always, I'm here with my wonderful co-host Shabisky and the lovely MissyAnn, and of course the voice of God himself, the hand with the man up my ass, Booleanenator. And we're here. I got a couple stories I'm gonna tell from again. First off, I want to tell the Booleanenator story. Then I'm gonna tell my mom's story. Okay, yesterday, Booleanenator, was talking about him being gay, and I mentioned that I did not know that. All this time I've hung out with Booleanenator, I never knew he was gay. Well, I had a friend of mine, a good friend of mine, message me last night. he was like, dude, that was kind of fucking rude of you not knowing and not ever asking and stuff. I was like, dude, actually, it makes me a better person that I didn't give a fuck about his sexuality.
Right.
I don't care that he jumps on the pain. I don't give a fuck.
What does it fucking matter?
Never stopped him from loving bulls the way that he loved bulls.
He produces my shaman. I never once thought about asking him, do you like the vagina or are you the dick guy?
What's your sexual orientation?
Yeah,
I need to know if you're going to be my producer. I just need to know.
Actually, he could sue me if I asked him.
Right. Like, it's almost rude of you to sit there and be like, oh, well, you didn't ask him what his sexual orientation was. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Quite frankly, he doesn't. He's not a flaming faggot. Okay, he talks like a dude. I mean, like I know him. You know what I mean. He talks. He's never like I've never heard him say, you know, look at that dude's ass. It just never came up. So of course, I mean, I didn't know. And this is a good friend of mine, actually. This is like a person I know offline and shit. And the person, by the way, in this person's defense, that person's also gay. And I was like, you need to suck a dick, shut up.
Maybe that's why they felt a certain way about.
I didn't ask Bulls, but I'm pretty sure Bulls was not offended over that.
Well, see, I'm actually. Well, wait a second. I'm actually of the opinion. What difference does it? Why does it even need to be a topic of conversation?
Exactly.
Like it's my sex life. Am I hitting on you? Fuck no. So fuck off. Like really.
Wait a minute. Well, you said that kind of offensive to me, like girl.
well, I want to offend you. Just kidding.
But no, exactly. That was the thing. And I was like kind of shocked that happened. I was like. You know, he said, well, you acted too shocked about it. I said, well, I just didn't know. I never knew he was gay. And, you know, so anyways, that aside, yesterday, I heard some words come out of my mama's mouth that I never wanted her to ever ask me ever in the history. But there's a reason why she asked me this. I came into the kitchen. She was sitting there at her table on her laptop. She said, son, come here and find me a picture of a penis.
What?
I said, what, Mama? Okay. She said, I need you to find me a picture of a penis. Why you want me to find you a picture of a penis? She said, well, come here and look. And she said, somebody on her Facebook had made a comment, said, here, Democrats, and it had a picture of a pacifier. He said, here's your binky. I said, okay, Mama, why do you want a penis? She said, I'm going to say, well, here's your binky, Republican. I'm like, Mama! And she was going to show him a picture of a...
Definitely Pimp's mom.
Yeah, she was going to show him a picture of a dick and said, here's your binky.
She's going to get zucked in a Facebook jail.
Yeah, Dad, I was like, that's what I told her. I said, Mom, you going to get kicked off Facebook. She said, why? I said, because they don't like that kind of stuff. She said, they're scared of dicks. I'm like, Mama, just chill. So, yeah, it's...
You just gave her like a strap on.
You got to think about this.
Give her a picture of a strap on.
My mom is a senior woman. Well, she's a senior citizen. She sells dildos and pocket vaginas and sex creams, and she's got candy handcuffs. And I'm like, my mom's a freak.
When Marilyn had her bachelorette party, she ended up receiving like this giant like penis lollipop, right? And she didn't want it, so. We had a long time family friend since before I was born at the wedding. And she ended up coming to our Airbnb later to say hi. And Marilyn gave her the penis lollipop. This woman's like 60 something. And she was so happy. She was she was like elated over this penis lollipop.
Hey, my mom's got like 20 of them in a box in there.
She was so excited
to eat
it later. I love her.
And my grandma kept saying like, It's the penis lollipop. She's like, it is a penis sucker.
My mom calls them dick suckers. You know,
that's hilarious.
But my mom's got a whole bunch. My mom, because she bought that lady out that did fun parties, whatever, those sex parties, and she's got all this shit. She's got edible underwear, sex creams, and all kinds of weird shit in there. And I'm like, Mommy, you're an old woman. She says, so I can make money. Marshall's camera keeps going off.
Yeah, I'm gonna mess with it real quick. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, but it's funny. It's crazy. I love my mom. I could do a whole fucking bit on my mom. Rona says Rona says she made my mom a YouTube trolling channel. I would if she don't like getting on video. She don't like it. I wish she would though, because my mom could be more famous than Angry Grandpa. I'm telling you right now. My mom is. I get my sense of humor from her. She just don't give a fuck, dude. She just don't care. She was sitting in a car not too long ago, like a week or two ago, and these dudes walked by. They were young black guys, and she had a mask on, right? Because I made her wear a mask. And they walked by and said, hi, she's scared. She's scared. And then she said, yeah, because you dumbasses are walking around without a mask. I'm like, Mom, you can't just yell at people like that.
My kid tells me the same thing. I am constantly yelling out my car window, and my kid constantly says, I'm going to have to beat somebody up because you keep running your mouth.
I know, dude. Yeah.
Marshall keeps yelling at me for yelling outside the car. He's like, you can't do that. But I'm like, but these people are cutting me off or doing stupid shit. I need to tell them. I
have awful road rage.
Bro, in my area.
Yeah, road rage. Oh, my mom had.
You should not in this neighborhood.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. My dad had road. My dad literally took a 2-liter bottle of Coke and threw it at somebody's car one time. He pulled up in the parking lot. He said, hey, you son of a bitch, you cut me off and threw the goddamn 2-liter Coke. And I'm like, what the fuck? He was crazy. My dad one time said, I need to buy me a gun. I said, no, you do not. Because my dad is one that did not need a gun because he would have shot somebody. I ain't lying. He would have shot. See, and here's the thing. See, my dad went to prison when he was younger because he actually didn't beat a guy to death, but it was for a good reason. They ended up letting him out because they, self-defense. Well, momentary insanity or some shit like that. I don't remember what it was. This was way before my mom ever met him. But anyways, he was crazy. He fucked you up.
Cray hell.
But I was sitting there thinking this morning, though, about meeting girls, and I found the perfect place. After this corona is over with, I know where I'm going to go to meet chicks. Abortion clinics.
I was going to say it. I swear to God I was going to say it.
Abortion. You know why? Because they fuck and they don't want kids.
Yeah. Or they got raped.
Well, that's okay, too.
It might be a little emotional.
Well, yeah,
they're also very vulnerable.
Yeah, they're vulnerable. And I'm the person who will take advantage of that.
Well, there you go.
By the way, I don't think rape is okay all the time.
On private property?
Yeah, private property, yes. You can rape people. No, you can't. I mean, I'm trying to be a more PC.
A PC pimp.
I don't endorse rape either. That was a very specific reference to something.
Yes. I don't endorse rape. Only of children.
Oh God.
I'm trying to be more PC. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's rape children.
Yeah, PC. Oh, PC. PC doesn't mean perverted comedy.
I thought it just meant computer.
Oh.
I thought you were just trying to be a computer.
A personal computer.
You're funny.
I know.
Speaking of pussies, Shabby.
What's up, baby?
How you doing today, bud?
I'm doing good, You
gonna talk today?
Yeah. What do you want me to say?
You literally got about a minute in yesterday, and that is not exaggerating. You literally had about a minute of talking yesterday.
I was sneezing and stuff.
But then I went over to your stream and you were talking.
That was a couple hours later.
The sneezing automatically fucking stop.
It comes and goes, retard. What do you mean? You think the whole time allergies are bothering me? So, I
didn't hear you sneeze not once yesterday.
Fuck you. I mute. Unlike you. You gotta blow your nose and stupid shit. With
damn right. Everything is
disgusting.
Everything is out and open here on the Morning Wood.
Well, I keep secrets.
If I want to blow a booger, I'm gonna blow a booger. If I'm gonna fart, dude, y'all notice been there at night on tap that I farted, dude. It was because I'm sitting on the leather. I'm sitting in the leather chair, right? Well, the fart caught itself basically, and it was a whistle fart. It whistled. It was like, and Ben was like, "What the fuck?"
I was on the Morning Wood the day after that, where you showed us your nice, sexy green ass booger.
Yeah, oh yeah, I did show a booger. I don't give a fuck.
You did,
dude. I don't give a fuck. That's what I'm all about. I am a big, fat, disgusting son of a bitch, and I'm proud of it, ladies.
Let me snot and you. I'll blow my fucking boogers in your clit.
I saw a video of a couple doing that. Like the dude opens his mouth and she like does the snot rocket into his fucking mouth, and they were so happy about it.
Dude, I did a TikTok yesterday where I made my face all big and shit. And I said, a lot of these youngsters on here calling me a big old boy. I said, you know, your mama like big old boys. And then and that was it. That was it. It wasn't that funny. But then I've got like 3 comments from young kids. My mom likes skinny guys. I'm like, yeah, dude.
Let me hold your hand and walk you to the joke.
Yeah, it's like, come on, dude. But I gotta get used to the TikTok kids because they're stupid.
Marshall, could you tell Shabisky he's a pitiful bitch?
Rockface told me to tell you that you're a pitiful bitch.
Well, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. What the hell? What'd I do?
I'm used to like, can you say cock and tail's a beautiful bird? Can you tell Shabisky's a pitiful bitch?
Why?
Why? That's funny right there. Oh, because it's true.
No, it's not true.
It is pretty true. Okay, we're gonna ask the chat room. Chat room, a 1 if Shabisky's a pitiful bitch, and 2 if Shabisky's a pitiful bitch.
That's an appeal to popularity. That's a logical fallacy, pimp. You're dumb. You're dumb.
That is not a logical. You don't know what a logical fallacy is.
Dude, that was
somebody say
Shabisky. That is not an appeal to popularity. He's having people. It's people giving their opinion. If you were running for office and you couldn't be on the show because you're a pitiful bitch, that would be an appeal to popularity. Yeah. But we're not saying that.
And it's not a logical fallacy because you didn't hear what I said. I said 1 if you're a pitiful bitch and 2 if you're a pitiful bitch. They both saying you're a pitiful bitch. Shabisky.
See, that's another. Isn't that like a false dichotomy, huh, Booleanenator?
No, a false dichotomy would be like, do you like kids or butt?
That is a tautology because you were a pitiful bitch.
That's it. I need to do research after this
You don't know none of these words you're trying to use.
I'm trying.
Just don't use them if you don't know what they are.
You are a fucking paraplegic. You understand? You don't even know.
If I hear him call somebody that later, I'm gonna pee myself.
He's gonna use that tomorrow at some point. You're a fucking paraplegic, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what that means?
No, it does.
Like,
what does it mean?
Like pimp.
Nah.
What?
Oh God.
Wait a minute. You don't know what it means.
Yes. Just keep. Yes.
You can't walk.
Yeah.
Yes,
well, it means that your spine is paralyzed. So yeah, you can't walk. Good job.
So how is having people vote on something and then you appealing to the highest vote, not an appeal to popularity?
But it wasn't really a vote. Both of them was the same thing. I said
so that's not right either. This is all fucked up. Okay. You're doing logical fallacies out the ass. I don't even know what they're called, but I know they're there. All right.
You're really stimulating my diarrhea right now.
You can poop. It's all right.
Shabisky's a laxative, man.
I'm the greatest.
Man, we killed Missy early today.
Yeah, Missy.
She's dead. Throw in the
bastard! You killed Missy. Oh shit, dude. You're so stupid.
Someone donate so I can call Marshall a name now. I need to get him back for that one.
Well, say something. Just call him one.
I don't want to. Not without the donation.
Is she there?
Yeah,
Don't
She
give it
just
up for
hunched
free.
over.
You gotta-
Okay, yeah.
Legitimate.
Well,
Not legit.
Marshall's
Mi-
expensive.
I got a question for you, Missy.
Mm.
No, it's okay. See, I already know, and I swear I'm not lying. I know somebody who has paused and took screenshots of the morning wood and focused on you and masturbated.
Is it you?
No, it was not me.
Don't tell her what I did.
I do know somebody that's done that though. They told me they did that anyway. How does that make you feel?
Okay.
Why are you doing that?
How does that make you feel?
I'm doing that. So yes, I'm glad I'm the reason that you got off that day.
Is it
Whatever you gotta do, dude.
Dude, I would be happy if some dude jerked off to me. Speaking of jerking off,
Chad, tell Marshall he's a sexy bitch.
you gotta tell Marshall he's a sexy bitch.
Oh my god.
You better mean it too. I want to believe you.
Yeah, you gotta be convincing.
Marshall, you're a sexy bitch.
That was pretty good. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, nice.
That made his
That was
window.
good. Not as good as I say.
Nice.
But it was close.
What
No.
you call him a sexy bitch,
I
Marilyn?
say,
What?
I think
What was that, Max Headroom?
Was that Robot Girl?
I'm glad that Marshall got the reference anyway.
I did. I'm way too young to get that reference too. What happened?
Yeah, you're like, I know that Booleanenator got it. He just didn't speak up.
I was gonna say I think that everybody is somebody's reason to masturbate. So
Do you think that for real? Do you think somebody actually besides
there's somebody out
you
there.
think somebody would look at Shanny for Christ and jerk off?
Unfortunately, yeah. But there's people that jerk off to like scat porn and shit. Like, doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, G-Man. She was married to somebody else before that, so that's 3 dudes right there that we know of. And dudes like fat
Sorry,
chicks.
G-Man?
G-Man.
Did he really?
Oh yeah, you can tell there's so much sexual tension between those two. He definitely jerked it to her.
Okay.
At least, if not fucked her.
I'm gonna have to explain something to some of the people in the chat. Max Headroom was a fucking character in the 80s. It was a Pepsi commercial. Then it became so famous, it became a movie. It was like a dude on a TV screen. It was kind of like it wasn't a robot.
He was like an AI programmer, like an android or something.
Yeah, kind of like an Android AI. Like an artificial intelligent program. And he was like kind of talk like that. Yeah.
If you've ever seen the video for Rap God by Eminem, that's what he's referencing in the beginning when there's all the shit behind him, and he's like, the glasses on.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that is what he's referencing. Exactly. It was a very popular character. Back in the 80s and 90s, a lot of commercial characters actually became movies and stuff because they became so famous. I mean, the California Raisins had the #1 album in the world, and they were raisins, cartoon raisin characters.
I remember like growing up listening, like not listening, but like watching their like claymation specials. They did like a Christmas claymation special of like different like music things, and it was all the Californian Raisins as different characters. I think my mom still has it on like VHS somewhere in the house.
Yeah, dude, I love. See, I'm one that actually likes a lot of commercials. One of my favorite commercials, and I don't even know what it was for. It was a cat on some stairs. And all of a sudden, the cat like kind of sneezed or something, and they exploded. Fucking hair went everywhere. It was a funny. Every time I watched it, I laughed. And there was another commercial for a camcorder, or for like I don't know if it went for a camcorder, it was a Radio Shack or something. The dude's got a camcorder and he's filming his baby. This was a while ago, too long time ago. And he's like, "Say daddy, say dada, say dada," and then the baby looks into the camera and says, "Oh, daddy, you paid way too much for that camcorder."
Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny as hell.
I missed the Geico caveman commercials. I like those way better than the gecko.
Yeah.
They were.
Geico
see the
ruined
thing that
Wednesdays,
they're doing now?
Though. They ruined Wednesdays, though. Geico ruined Wednesdays with Hump Day.
Fuck that.
Well, now they're doing this thing where they're bringing back all the old commercials, like the beavers and the caveman, but they're doing like the sequel to it. They're like,
that's cool.
Well, you know, they made a sitcom. Yeah, they made a sitcom that failed about those cavemen. Did you know that? Fox did. Fox had a sitcom that was about the cavemen, and it only lasted like a few episodes. It was not popular at all.
It's not funny enough to be a fucking sitcom. As a commercial, it's great.
I think they could have made a movie out of it.
What is the worst, like, the commercial you hate more than any commercial of all time that just drove you nuts every time it was on fucking TV?
There's too many to even, like...
For me, it's the berries and cream, the fucking, I think it was Starburst or Skittles, the fucking berries and cream boy, do the fucking dance.
I always hated the Skittles commercial with the Skittle Pox.
I hated that too, yeah.
It always disgusted me.
That was cringy.
It was very cringy. It was the egghead of commercials.
I don't like that fucking J.P. Wentworth bullshit because it gets stuck in my head after.
J.P. Wentworth. 877 cash now.
877 cash now. Like, I hate that. Like, and they don't sound good as opera singers. Like, I've seen a lot of Broadway plays.
There's a local commercial. This dude's been doing it since I was a kid. He owns a car lot. Now, none of you would have ever seen this, but at the end of every commercial, he says, I don't lie to you. Every fucking commercial. He's an annoying shit.
One that does that, but it's for Bob Barino. Every time the commercial ends, it goes bop 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 Barino.
Yeah.
Was that the guy that tried to shoot you?
Vinny Barbarino?
No, the guy that I thought you said there was one of the guys that put a gun to your head.
No, that's not the same guy. No, yeah, that is. I don't think I've ever told this story to Missy and Shabisky before, though. This is true. There's a guy who owns a local in my hometown, New Albany. He owns a car lot, a Ford dealership, big dealership. But when I was a teenager, see, there's a pond out behind that fucking place, close to it, and it was like loaded with fucking fish. But it was you can't fish there, right? Well, me and my friends would sneak out there after midnight and we'd fish. And one night about 2 a.m., we was all sitting there fishing. Headlights popped up on us. Car. This motherfucker jumps out with a gun, taps it to my fucking nose. I'm like 16. And he's tapping it to my nose, and everybody else was quiet and scared. And I was trying to talk my way out of it. Well, they finally let us go. When we got in the car, my friend looked at me and said, "You were scared, weren't you?" I went, "Fuck yeah, I was scared." The motherfucker had a gun in my face.
To your nose, like, what? Yeah, of course you were scared.
And then to this day, I see they have commercials on TV. And to this day, I see that motherfucker's walking around. This goddamn, I want to beat him up. He put a gun in my face.
There's a commercial on TV right now where I grew up, there's a lot of Swiss people, and they're all like one family, one church, and there's like 59 of them. And I went to school with some of them, and now they're in a commercial for their family's business, and it bugs me out every time that they come on screen because I can still remember him sitting behind me pulling my hair.
Oh, shit.
And now he's like selling his whatever family stuff because I'm not going to say what it is because it'll dox me. But it's nuts seeing him like grown up and trying to be like, oh, I'm selling this now. It's like, no, you're an asshole who used to pull my hair all the time. I'm buying shit from you.
I'm trying to think of some I'm going blank on bad commercials right now, though. I used to hate the Little Caesars commercials. It was a little Caesar. I hated them motherfucker too.
I remember when I was a kid, Quiznos had this fucking weird commercial with like these like little weird animals where they had cut out mouths over them. I don't know if any of you guys saw that commercial. It was fucking weird.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
No.
Dude, when I was a kid, the most famous commercial out there was that old lady, "Where's the beef?"
That was the first meme, bro.
Yeah, it was the first meme. It was the first meme. Well, yeah, I would say, I don't know, was that the first meme?
It was one of the first, like, everybody knows this meme. It was
everybody knew it. Dude, they sold T-shirts, fucking hats. Everybody walking around with motherfucking "Where's the beef" shirts.
Yeah, I like the red fucking hot sauce, Red Frank's hot sauce. I put that shit.
Oh yeah,
I like that one.
Oh, everything.
I literally did put that shit on it. Ooh, that would burn.
My kids put it on everything.
Oh,
put hot sauce on everything to the point where my kid came up to me the other day and was like, "Mom, how can I make my butthole stop hurting when I poop?"
You have to stop
and I said, "You gotta stop. It's fucking hot sauce on everything." Yeah. He's like, "But that'll suck."
You know, I got a TikTok where I'm literally pouring hot sauce on my head. Because there was this black chick. She made a TikTok video saying, "Where's my white boys with spice at? Where's my white boys with a little hot sauce on them?" And so I did a duet, and I was pouring hot sauce on me.
God.
Yeah. Dude, another commercial I just thought of that I hated. The El Paso salsa commercials or whatever it was. Well, they made in New York City. I hated that fucking shit.
Oh yeah, those were annoying.
Yeah, dude, you ever got pepper? Those. You ever had hot pepper on your dick? Shabisky?
Nope.
I have.
Why?
I have. Well, this is why I was sitting there one day talking a bunch of stuff, and there was some hot peppers there. And I don't know why I was doing this, but I busted open the hot pepper and I was sitting there playing with it. Don't know why I was doing that, but I was sitting there just fucking, just playing with the hot pepper and just breaking it up. Well, I forgot. A little bit later, I went and took a piss. And I sat there and held my dick. It didn't bother me immediately. I, went back in the other room and sat there, and all of a sudden, my dick started sizzling. I went there. I was in the shower putting water on it. I was like, "Oh my God, I'm done." Yeah, so that happened.
I don't think I've even told Marilyn this story, but when I was a teenager, I jacked off with like I can't remember if it was some kind of aloe gel or if it was like some like soap or something, but it burned for hours and hours and hours, and I eventually, over the next few days, all the skin on my dick and balls completely died, and it turned to like a hard, like fucked up, like leather. It was bad.
Crispy cock.
It was like, it looked like fried chicken, bro. It was fucked up, and I was like, I was worried. I was scared to like go to the doctor because I was like, they're gonna be like, "You're fucking retarded. Like, how did you do this?" So eventually, like, I remember I went to piss.
You had grayscale on your penis.
I went to piss, and the pee did not come out in the normal forward direction. It went straight down, and I was so worried that I fucked up my dick permanently. But eventually, all that skin peeled off, and everything's back to normal. But it was terrifying. That
would have been fucking scary. That would have been very scary. I remember when I started shaving my hair when I was like 24, right? I shaved. I started shaving my head, and I always put lotion on my head when I first shave it. Well, to make it feel smooth and stuff. Well, I shaved my head in the bathroom, and I didn't have no lotion, so I went into my mom's bathroom, and I grabbed the pink bottle and freshly shaved head, and I put a whole goop in my hand and put it on my head, and it was fucking Nair. Yes, it was Nair, and it burnt my goddamn head, dude.
Oh God.
I had fucking red spots all over my fucking head. It was horrible.
But I'm pretty sure you're bald then too.
Yeah, I was very bald, and but in another Nair story, but it didn't involve me. My mom raised one of my cousins who, he ended up going on. I mean, a good dude. But she raised him, but he was very goofy. I got two stories about him I can tell you. He was not bright. Let's just say that. And I heard him screaming in the bathroom one day. So I ran in there and I said, "What the fuck's wrong?" He said, "Well, I had butt hair and so I wanted to remove, so I put air in my asshole."
Oh God.
It burned his ass. But then one day there's another bathroom story with him. But I needed to pee. So I went to the bathroom and I could not open the door. I was like, what the fuck's going on? And I finally pushed it open enough. He was against the door, passed out. What it was, he went in there and put a belt around his neck. He was going to try the whole jerking off thing with a belt around his neck. And he choked himself out.
What an idiot.
Yeah. Yeah. He's a good guy, though. He might be watching right now. You are a good dude.
Just found him.
The
belt around his neck and his dick in his hand.
He was also a soldier. He went to he did 2 tours. He did a tour in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Yeah.
So he's
much respect, obviously.
a bad little motherfucker too.
Still
Bad
funny to find someone with the belt around.
Yeah, it messed him up too. His base got bombed. His base got bombed, and his best friend died. Yeah, pretty fucked up shit. But yeah, he did 2 tours. He even went back after his friend died. So he was, he's like, really, good guy, but he's stupid. Kind of like Shabisky.
What?
Yeah.
You're good.
I'm the greatest.
You're not talking again today. You just went silent again.
I can think of one commercial that's annoying, but it's not on TV. It's only on
let's talk about
YouTube.
something from 30 minutes ago. But okay, go ahead.
Why? You were still doing that, right? Oh, never mind.
No, tell us the commercial.
Well, tell us the
I
commercial.
just let you guys talk a lot.
Tell us the commercial.
Tell
us the goddamn commercial.
Okay. I bet a couple of you guys have fucking heard it. It's a soap commercial. It always gets played, and he's like, I can't remember how he starts it off, but he's explaining how there's chemicals in your soap and whatever, and you have to buy our soap. And
you're not a dish. You're a man. You're not a dish.
Exactly. I only
you're
seen
a man.
His commercial 3,862 times now. We're working on 4,000, but yeah. It's one of the most,
you made me think of another noise, dude. You got a Dell. Those fucking commercials for Dell computers, dude. You got a Dell, dude. You got it. It's fucking annoying as shit.
Oh, I know. There's a commercial I can't stand. It's for some new fucking computer, MacBook, whatever it is. It's like, I'm dying. Cuts to another person. I'm dying. Cuts to another person. I'm dying. And everyone's just talking about how they're dying, and it's because their battery on their computer is dying, and they need this new computer with a long-lasting battery. I hate that.
I think I've seen that. That sounds a little
Shab
familiar.
is quiet because he's depressed due to Pimp's abuse. #free.
Yeah, see? That's it. He's been raping me right in my ass. It hurts.
Shab is quiet
I'm
because
sad.
that is true. #free Shab. Well, that's or you could say freeze Hab. Anyways. Yeah, dude. I'd say commercials that tickle me to death. Like you'll see a commercial for acne medicine, right? And and then they'll read the side effects. One of the side effects could be death.
Yeah, suicide.
Suicide.
Yeah. But you got a clear face.
Yeah.
It's like Accutane. Like Accutane has helped a lot of people, but it can fuck you up if it's not for you.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they'll read they'll do the commercial, and then half the commercial side effects.
Yeah.
I'm like,
scared me as
and they'll read those fuckers real fast. They're like, you could die.
You could die. Your skin could fall off. You could go blind. Your hair is gonna fall out. You're not gonna taste anything anymore. You're gonna shit purple. One boobs is gonna go smaller. One of your testicles will go inside of your body. Your left foot is gonna now be your right foot, but you're no longer gonna have an upset stomach.
Yeah.
And people in the commercial are so happy, like,
yeah.
oh, this is going.
Well, they're listing all the side effects. It's like, yeah.
Yeah, we're bowling.
They're like dancing and shit. Right, they're like, oh. Like clears your skin. The one for it's like Sky Rizzy or something like that. It's for if you have whatever that shit is called. It's on your psoriasis on your skin.
Oh yeah.
And one of the side effects was like Oh, you're not gonna have this crap on your elbow anymore, but your butthole's gonna leak.
Yeah.
Yay, science.
How is that even a side effect? What the fuck?
Yeah, it's
I need
fucking.
antidepressants that may cause depression. Cool.
Yeah, you see a lot of suicidal tendencies are pretty common in antidepressants.
Yeah. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it could help you, but it could make you want to kill yourself.
I mean, like, you're only slightly depressed and you never thought of suicide, but here, take this, now you might.
Yeah, I know you want to kill yourself, but take this, and there's a chance you will definitely want to kill yourself. Be a lot worse.
Yeah.
That's one of the side effects of hanging out with Shabby too, by the way.
Yeah. I'm the greatest. Everyone.
That's why I'm so depressed on the Morning Wood show.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true.
By the way, Marilyn, you look quite beautiful today.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah, she's got a beautiful smile. She does.
Aww.
But I heard Marshall did tell me about the whole poo thing, and that's kind of disgusting. I'm just gonna say.
The whole what thing?
You pooing in Ziploc bags and saving it. It's really weird. And
It's not, no. She eats the poo.
She calls it Marshall
Fuck,
pudding.
Did you say that, babe? Not fucking here.
She calls it her Marshall pudding.
Yeah, you told him that too.
Yeah.
I didn't actually. I don't know how he knows that.
He's been watching you guys.
Wait a minute, you actually called it this sperm Marshall pudding? Did
No.
you really?
No. She's a good actress. Like she'll pretend like she's like mad about something, and I get scared, but she's totally fucking around.
I turn Missy on so much I make her I make her panty pudding.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Missy's always got panty pudding in her when she's hanging around me because I'm so sexy.
Pudding, in, like the word pudding, instantly makes things unsexy.
It makes it disgusting. Yeah,
It's like gross.
It makes it disgusting. That's why I say
What
stuff
about
like
my
that.
cum pudding? Nope. That's nasty.
I always say man milk is what I always call my.
Man milk.
Oh, fuck.
Yes, I call my
Babe, if
sperm.
you ever say that, I'll probably like take it in my mouth and then spit it into your face.
Yeah.
Do it to her and say man milk does your body good.
There's this fucking brewery in Buffalo called the Thin Man Brewery, and outside of my job, like maybe once a week, they have this huge semi that drives up and down a big street here, and they'll park, and you can see it right in front of my job. It just takes up the whole window, but you can only see part of it because it's so big. So they're advertising some kind of pill, and it says thinmanpills.com. But all I see is a big man pills in front of the fucking window.
Yeah.
So man
That's
pills
funny.
is like the meme at work.
Funny thing about that truck is a story. I've actually hidden behind that truck to come and surprise you.
You scared me a couple times.
I love that the chat room started naming their jizz. The chat room started naming jizz and fucking Gage wiener soup.
What the fuck?
Split wiener soup.
I don't like that nut butter. That
Nut
sounds like it should be good.
Gage won it. Gage won. Wiener soup is the best.
Wiener soup, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like nut butter sounds like something I put on like toast.
Nut butter.
Nut butter, yeah. You know what duck butter is, Marilyn?
No.
Duck butter is when a dude doesn't wash his testicles ever, and it starts to get this chunky cream around his nuts. It's called duck butter.
Oh, fucking dick cheese and ball cheese. That's nasty.
Yeah, a lot of people call it dick cheese, but down here we call it duck butter.
That's fucking disgusting. That is fucking
It
disgusting.
is.
I should get the fuck in the shower, and while you're in the shower, I'm dipping.
I saw one of those medical TLC type shows, and they had a guy on there who hadn't washed his penis in something like 10 years, or ever, something like that. And I'm like, how the fuck? And he had an active sex life. I'm like, how is anyone fucking you if you've never washed your penis? I don't understand.
He's probably only fucking prostitutes or some shit. Cause
I don't know, man.
I hope that no girl would fuck something like that.
You have a personal vendetta there. Hey man, it counts.
Counts.
That's nasty.
Somebody tell me one time, well, you fucking prostitutes and strippers really don't count because you pay for it. Did I orgasm? Yes. Then it fucking counts.
Yeah, it still counts as sex. I'm not disqualifying that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Shabisky.
What's up, babe?
You ever been with a hooker?
Mm-mm.
I have.
Yeah?
Yeah, I tell you
you.
what they did to my friend one time. I wasn't there, but he was working with this they was hanging cables and shit, and they were out of town, and they hired a hooker for my friend, and so what they did though, they hired the hooker. He had sex with her. Okay, went on to work and stuff the next day. Well, that night when he was asleep, they all knew he slept naked. So they went into his room and took Vaseline and put it in his underwear. And the next morning he woke up and said, "What the fuck is this in my underwear?" And they convinced him he'd already caught an STD that quick. And it was like a crazy story. What did that say?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
That's a good one.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah, mayonnaise is pretty good. I like that. But yeah, they convinced him he had an STD and his balls was producing a chemical.
That's
pretty cruel.
Yeah, it was
Imagine
pretty.
waking up to that though. You're like, holy shit!
I don't think it would happen that fast.
It wouldn't have.
No,
it wouldn't have. But you gotta understand, most of my friends are really stupid people.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously. I was stupid back in. Well, still stupid, but I was. We fucking went to go. We're so ignorant. When we were teenagers, we went to go steal this. We were gonna break into newspaper machines and get the change out, right? So we couldn't break it open then, so we decided to just throw the fucking newspaper machine into the trunk of the car, and we went and we couldn't get this motherfucker open. We could not get it open. So we tied it to a chain onto the bumper of the car and drove down a gravel road and hoping it busted open, and it did. But it was at night. We couldn't see any of the change.
It's gravel too, so you're not finding it.
I thought you were gonna tell us you lost the bumper of the car, because that's a very real possibility when you do shit like that.
It would have been a possibility. It would have been very well a possibility, yes. But we were idiots, dude. We were.
You guys didn't have a flashlight or something? You didn't think ahead to it being dark?
We were doing all this work for fucking pocket change. We wouldn't have thought about flashlights. We're stupid.
Yeah, what are you gonna get out of there? Like $12?
Yeah.
You could have gotten shit for $12.
All that literature you destroyed. That precious knowledge.
But I did I also convinced one of my stupid fucking friends one time, if he poured salt water into the change, like the change thing on a Coke machine, that all the change would pop out. I convinced him that this would happen, right? I knew it would happen. It was, and this motherfucker standing up at a Coke machine pouring water into the goddamn thing, and we're all sitting there laughing at his ass, dude. This was also the same dude that we told if it was a voice operated car, he had to tell the car to turn on. It would turn on. This is
Turn on.
Car on. Car on. He kept saying it. We all sitting there laughing our fucking asses off, dude. My friends are so. I guess I just draw stupid friends. Hi, Shabisky.
Hey, hi. How's everyone doing?
What's the dumbest thing you've ever done, Shabby? I've done a lot of stupid shit. I have done so much stupid shit in my life.
The dumbest thing I've ever done. I'm not sure.
Okay, you think about that. I'm gonna go to Marshall. Marshall, what's the dumbest thing you ever done?
I don't know if this is necessarily like dumb because I was a teenager, but it was more just really embarrassing. I really, really wanted to see this DJ I was into, and we had this club in Atlanta called Iris, and it's like strict 18 and over. And I was gonna try to bribe this bouncer to get in. And as soon as I start waiting in line, everyone's looking at me like, "Bro, what are you doing here?" And because I guess I would just stuck out like a sore thumb. So I get up to the bouncer. I don't know, I was like 15 or something. I showed him the money. Like, I'll try to be discreet, like make it look like I was showing him my ID and my wallet. And, the money was sitting in there. And he just goes, "What are you showing me, man?" And I just walk away. And everyone just starts laughing at me like so hard. Everyone is just cracking up. I felt so stupid.
You're so funny.
Of course, Missy
Shabby,
appreciates it the most because she's probably got people doing that shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shabby, have you thought anything yet?
Trying to think of something stupid I did. I don't do stupid things very often, Pim. You gotta understand that. I'm not like you.
Well, he's probably telling the truth. He never leaves the house, so he's probably telling the truth.
Have you done stupid things, smoking pot? Like,
oh, I know at least one stupid thing he does every day, and that's come in, turn his camera on, and then go make his coffee. Fucking make your coffee first.
I know that my first bong rip I ever hit, I was a fucking idiot. I didn't know how to do it. So it was a big ass bong, and the second the smoke hit my throat, my lungs, I blew back in through the fucking bong, and water came up through the bowl piece and just went all over the dashboard, and I was like, fuck.
Shut up, dude. I smoke weed all the time. Fucking water.
It went everywhere. My friend was like, you gotta clean that. I never cleaned it.
Oh, funny.
I never cleaned it.
That's funny. What about you, Missy?
One of the dumbest things I probably ever did freshman year, I let a whole bunch of sophomore people come over to my house one day after school, and we drank all of the liquor in my step refrigerator in the basement. It had it was like a liquor fridge, and I was completely allowed to be convinced into letting them chop the trees down. So they had a hammer, and I was kind of like, yeah, go for it. It's dead. And it wasn't dead, apparently. And my parents came home to 7 drunk teenagers passed out all over the lawn, and 4 of the trees that we had halfway.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That was one of the dumbest things I've ever done.
Imagine being parents coming home to that. Like, what do you do next?
I was a pretty bad kid. I was a pretty bad kid.
Well, this isn't really dumb, but it was fucked up. I was a teenager, and I was but it was okay. I was in the hood and shit, and I went with black girls, and I was having sex with this girl in her bedroom, and her mom and dad wasn't home, and I was tearing that pussy up, dude. I was doing my best to put that white pecker all up in it. I'm giving my best go, and when I was in mid-sex, boy, I was tearing it up, dude. I was getting good on it, and all of a sudden the door flew open, and there was her daddy. And you're talking about a big, about 6'5" black man, big old bald head. He looks at me.
Like, let me join in.
No, he didn't do that. He looked at me and said, "Hey," he's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" Now, me being the smart ass that I've always been.
Oh my god.
I looked at him and said, "I'm fucking your daughter."
Oh my god.
Him.
Oh no.
Yeah. You get your ass beat.
That's what I said. And he went for me, right? He went for me, and I'm like, why are you trying to whoop my ass? She's your daughter, fucking a white dude. And he was chasing. He knows me. And here's the thing, and here the whole time I'm running my mouth, right? And he knows me pretty well. He's actually laughing at the shit I'm saying.
I gotta kick your ass, dude. This is fun.
Yeah, but he was actually laughing at all the shit I was saying because I was trying to put my pants on. I said, if you gonna kick my ass, don't do it while I'm naked. So I got my pants on, and he grabs me, and I thought he was gonna beat me up. I really did think he was gonna beat me up. I'm like 14, 15, so I thought I was about to get my ass whooped. He grabs me by the back of my neck. He walks me outside, and he's like, "All right, put your shirt on." I put my shirt on. I said, "What are you going to do, sir?" I was scared. He's like, "I'm not going to beat you up." He said, "But if you ever come back over my house and have sex with my daughter, I will." I said, "So, not have sex with her here." I literally said that to him. And he busted out laughing again. He let me go, though. And, because he actually knew me. And I always had this sense of humor. I really have. I've always been a funny kid and shit. And I always try to, when I got nervous and shit and scared is when I use my comedy the most. It was a self-defense mechanism. And so even when somebody was like trying to hurt me, I would make a joke. It's fucking weird, but that's how I dealt with shit. And but yeah, and I got my ass out of a lot of trouble before. I remember one time I cop pulls us over, right? And well, first of all, that's not the funny part. Funny part is we were driving down the road. We were in a dry county. And I just mixed me a drink of vodka and orange juice. I mixed it in the front seat. I had orange juice, and all of a sudden, woo, 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 behind us, and I, not even thinking, I just threw my drink, not the glass. I threw the drink out of the window, right? And so he pulls over. He said, he pulls over. He walks over. He said, well, y'all drinking? I said, no, sir. He said, well, what the hell is that all over my windshield?
Piss? I don't know.
Yeah, that was so stupid. Then he gets, yeah, it was very stupid. Yeah. And I mean, one time we got pulled over because me and my friend was trying to chase, we was chasing these guys. And this was when cell phones first started coming out and popular. Like we didn't have cell phones. Not everybody had cell phones back then. It was they were just coming out. And but what it was, we were mad at these dudes, and we were trying to catch these dudes, and we were chasing them in the car. I was going to beat the ass. I don't even remember what it was over. I was pissed off at somebody about something. Well, in the car, they called the laws on us because they had a cell phone. Well, the cops ended up pulling us over. My friend drunk as hell driving. I was drunk in the passenger. They got us out, and they had us up outside the car. They pulled his beer out. Well, I had shoved my vodka underneath the seat. And there was I had a half a gallon of vodka. It was half a gallon of Absolute. I put it underneath the seat, and they couldn't see it. They finally said, and the one black cop said, "Is there any more alcohol in this car?" And I said, "No, sir." Well, he reached underneath the seat and pulled it out and said, "Well, what is this?" I said, "That is." I said, "What did that say?" I said, "That is special content. Please be careful with that." Or something like that. And he got pissed off, and so they arrested us, took us to the police station. Well, they were actually going to let me go because they really didn't have much about it. But my friend over that dumb son of a bitch, they's like, okay, they were going to let me go. I was going to bail him out because I had money and he didn't. I had a good job back then. And they're going to let me go. He looks at the cop and says, well, the beer's mine, but the vodka's John's. I'm like, you motherfucker. But yeah, I ended up having to bail myself out. I didn't bail his ass out after that either.
I wouldn't know. Fuck that. Fuck that guy.
God damn it, dude.
Yeah. So, Shabby, have you thought of a story yet?
I thought of one stupid story.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, well, different bongs are made out of like different glass that can handle heat better and stuff than other ones. And I was really young. I must have been like 16, 17, whatever. I was at my friend's house, and we didn't have any weed, so we're like, whatever. We got to smoke resin, and we're like, he had a dirty bong, and we were trying to figure out how to smoke the resin and stuff. And I came up with the genius idea to take it to the stove and heat it up on the stove. I figured that the glass would be able to handle the heat just like the other parts of the bong. And I did that, and my friend's like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?" I'm like, "Oh, it's okay. It's all right. I'm sure." And I'm heating it up, and the whole fucking bong explodes. And I don't know. I owed him a bong from there and shit, but yeah, learned my lesson that day.
That's so funny.
Some bongs can handle it.
I can see Shab like holding it over there, and it's getting hot, and it just goes. And he just looks over like.
I remember that, Gage. I remember. Yeah, Gage was gonna smoke weed with me and Ben and Cheryl one time, and he pulled out his pipe and dropped it and broke that motherfucker everywhere. Yeah, he was cleaning it, and I tell you something else he did. Poor kid. Oh, I felt so bad for him. The day before he bought a brand new cell phone, right? The next day we were walking into McDonald's. He dropped it and broke that motherfucker.
Oh. Damn.
Sucks.
That's
so cute.
I feel that though. I've broken too many
pie,
phones.
too.
You remember that dude? It was on YouTube and stuff. The dude was went into the store and bought that brand new fucking iPhone. If it was the day they opened it up, and then dropped it, was getting it out of the box and dropped it and broke the motherfucker.
He was like, I think he bought the very first one. Like,
the very first one.
Yeah.
I would have cried.
Yeah, dude. And I tell you another one that was fucking funny. That chick who they were a big line waiting for the iPhones to open up. Well, she was gonna go and she had all this money, right? She was gonna buy up all these iPhones and then sell them on eBay, jack up the price. And so she went in the line. The news was there and everything. And she said she was there. The line was already there. The one dude's been waiting like all night. She told him she'd give him $800 if he would let her take his spot in line. He said okay. Took it in. She went in. They were only allowed to buy one iPhone apiece.
Sweet.
So she bought his fucking iPhone for him, and he got it. And he was like, "Look at, I got this iPhone." He said, "I got all the extra perks and everything thanks to her."
That's fucking
hilarious.
awesome.
Yeah.
Dumb bitch. I mean, how didn't you understand that would have been a thing? I would have known that.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube. You can see it. It's funny.
Yeah, I've
hell.
seen it.
You have seen it. It's funny. As
Yeah.
hell. Missy, what do we do in the second hour?
We
Master.
demand.
We demand. That's when I tell you to give us money and you do it. In the description below, Shabby and Missy both have Patreons. Please throw them some money. Booleanenator, the great Booleanenator, the producer man of the decade, of all decades. He's got a Patreon down there too. Please throw him some money. He damn sure deserves it. And of course, I have a Patreon, Streamlabs, and a PayPal direct link. If you would love to give me a tip, and I would love for you to do it. God damn it, yes I would.
Mm-hmm.
So please tip. I need the money. I ain't getting no stimulus check. Everybody else getting stimulus check. I ain't getting one. So y'all need to stimulate Pimpmunk.
I got a stupid story. I got a stupid story. Yeah, I was 13 and my sister's 3 years older. And she just got her driver's license and she bought a car. Right? And, well, she bought the car. I was jealous as fuck about this, right? Because, like, she's got her independence. She's driving all over the place. She's going to work. She's got all this, doing the right thing to get a car. Well, my mom's car died about that time. And she gets it fixed, but it's an old piece of shit. It's a Dodge Omni stick shift, just a piece of junk. And she's like, well, I'm going to get it fixed, but I'm going to buy a new one because I don't have time for that anymore. So she's at work. The old car's parked out front. I know where she kept the keys.
Oh, no.
Now, keep in mind, this is a stick shift, and it's an old stick shift. They don't have things like clutch safety switches.
Yeah.
And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing in the first place. So I get in there. And I start cranking the key. And next thing I know, I'm not looking at my house anymore. I'm looking at the neighbor house three doors down. Well, instead of just admitting defeat that I don't know how to drive this car, I remember, oh yeah, clutch. So I pushed the clutch, I started up, put it in neutral. And then I put it in reverse after pushing the clutch. And floor it and fly backwards, trying to back it up into the spot it was. I floored this bitch, right? I floored this fucking car. So I overshot by a little bit, and I made it between a tree and a fire hydrant. Almost hit a building. The only thing that stopped me was a railroad tie. Only thing that stopped me was a railroad tie. It blew the tire out. I got away with $6 to repair the rim because it bent the rim.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
I have a story about trying to start up a fucking stick shift. I promise, like, I know how to drive stick.
Yes, ma'am.
But
Marshall knows.
Yeah. But my buddy was like, when you start my car specifically, you have to leave it in first gear. When you start it, you press clutch, turn the key, have it in first gear. No, you're supposed to have it fucking neutral. So I have it in first, and I go, and oh my god, it fucking like jolts forward. I almost like hit my head to the steering wheel, and I come out of the car. I'm like, holy shit, did I hit something? I come out. I was maybe an inch or less away from a brick wall.
Oh god.
I literally almost had a heart attack. And then I went over to him. I'm like, you fucking idiot. Why the fuck would you tell me to start it in first? I thought it was neutral. Anyway, I almost broke his car.
That same shit almost happened to me.
He would have deserved it if I did, though.
Yeah.
So I was working as a mechanic for a little bit. So my mom's boyfriend had a shop, and he was teaching me how to work on cars. And, you know, I started automatics all the time, but I to this day don't know shit about manuals. And it was on the lift, and it wasn't one of the lifts that you drive up on. It was like you stick the legs under it, and then it picks up the car from the legs. So it was on the legs, but it was on the ground. And my mom is sitting there next to me, and she's trying to teach me how to start a manual. This is not my fault. She told me everything to do. I did exactly how she told me to do it. Car fucking jolts, almost hits my boss's. Really, if you know how mechanic toolboxes, they're very expensive, and he had a very nice one.
Yeah.
Almost hit that fucking thing. The only thing that stopped me was the fact that it was on the legs.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? I did exactly what you told me. I was so scared I never touched a manual again. I literally haven't to this day.
Y'all please hit that like button, share button. Yeah. We appreciate it if you do. Everybody in the chat room, share. That's how we get, because YouTube definitely does not help us. Also, if you have not hit the notification bell, please do that. That little bell over there, hit that. Make sure you hit all content or whatever it says, because you have to go through 3 processes just to watch a video that you've shared. Just subscribe to. It's fucking weird. I still don't understand it. If you hit the subscribe button, you're obviously interested. So it's just weird. So please do that, and we appreciate it. And Shabby will get naked every time that like button goes up.
Yeah.
Well, it just went up.
An article of clothing. He will remove an article of clothing every time he hit a like button. So there's like 3 already. So you gotta remove some clothing, buddy.
Socks.
Yeah.
Okay, let me take out my socks. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me take out my butt plug. That's a clothing, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
If you wear it all the time, I guess so.
All right, got the butt plug out. What's next?
Internal clothing.
I also don't know who's going to be on tomorrow. But we'll find somebody to be on. And also, if I make $200 for the episode's up, we'll do a Friday show.
Yes.
Oh damn.
Yeah, make 200 though. 200. Because I haven't had a Friday off in a while, so I would like a Friday off, but I need money in the worst way. So if we make 200, and also working on some merchandise. There is a design coming out for a Pimpmunk shirt pretty soon. Missy has seen that design. It's bad fucking ass too. I mean, tell you, it's nice. It's nice, and so. We're gonna have some merch soon, and there's some another what is it? I can't think of the word I'm trying to say. Announcement. There you go. Fuck. I have an announcement coming up in the next week or 2 that's pretty cool. And then there's a lot of stuff that's happening. Some of the stuff's been put off because of Corona. I was actually working on some. That was actually one of the things I'm about to do, and I'll announce this. This isn't a big deal. I'm gonna be soon working. I'm gonna talk to the mayor of my town and some other people. And when we can all get out and do things, I'm going to be doing an event here in my town to help with the finances.
Friday SHOOWWW.
Oh damn.
.com.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Who was that? Oh,
Ruby.
Room.
Yeah, thank you, Ruby. Appreciate that. $10. I appreciate it very much. Every tip helps. Thank you so much. But yeah, I'm gonna because there's some local musical acts that I know that I'm gonna get them, and I'm gonna try to do this and try to raise money for our town, because we have a small town. It's a poor town, and there's a lot of very hard working people around here that's lost a lot of money. I don't know how I'm gonna I'm gonna get with the mayor, try to get with the mayor and everything. We have a dumbass mayor though. I shouldn't say that right now. Just saying I'm trying to work with him. And we're gonna do an event for the town and stuff. And I wish Marshall was still in Georgia. It'd be closer for him to come down and perform too.
Sorry,
that would be awesome. Yeah. Maybe we can work that out though.
Maybe we got to see what I'm doing at the time, because I
don't know when it's going to be. I don't know when it's
going to be. If dates line up, before I leave, I do want to stop back down to Georgia and in Virginia. So I might be able to swing through depending on when it's at.
And And I'm also going to be working on my passport pretty soon. I am going to Canada when this shit's over with.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I'm through, buddy.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do a tour of Canada, actually.
Bro,
I'm going to take you on a tour of Toronto.
You're going to come stay in our apartment and we'll make your food and shit.
Yeah, I want to do both ends, right? Both ends of Canada, because I want to go over like by Seattle where Canada's at, and then over yeah, I'm going to do both ends.
That's awesome.
Both ends.
Yeah.
In both ends.
Well, see what I thought about doing, because I have toured America pretty much. Right? There's only a couple cities that I haven't been to that I want to go to, and I will. I haven't been to New York City for some reason. I haven't been there yet, and I want to go. And I haven't, for some fucking weird reason, I've never been to Vegas. I want to go there. I've been to like a lot of major cities. Been to Philadelphia, Chicago, L.A., San Francisco. I've been all over there. But like I did that, I kind of wanted to do that in Canada, because I know a lot of there's a good bit of fans in Canada of me, because this shit's about to blow up again. I am going to make the Morning Wood and the Pimpmunk channel blow the fuck up again. Marshall was there when it was kind of popular back in the day. P.T. Hamlin was. Dude, you go to my streams, I'd always have 500-600 people watching back in the day. Always. The Pimpmunk show was blow the fuck. That motherfucker was hot. That show was hot.
That only stopped because they like deleted your account or some shit, right?
Well, the Pimpmunk show stopped. Well, one thing was because all the co-hosts started leaving, and I didn't want to I've had a lot of co-hosts here too in the Morning Wood, but the Morning Wood's different.
Was Red Eye a co-host at that point or no?
No. The co-host of the Pimpmunk show was Tommy from the Bronx, Shara. And I do need Sketchy White Guy. Sketchy White Guy.
I know Tommy from the Bronx.
Yeah, those were my co-hosts, and they were all three very good. And we did some really good shows. And the Pimpmunk show was different than what the Morning, completely different. We did comedy. I did comedy. There was comedy shows, but there was also like very serious shows. Okay. We did it. I did it, and it was all my idea. All the stuff was mine. We did a show about rape. And we had guests on, and dude, that show, people got mad because we did the show, and some people were like triggered, but there was also people who were fucking helped by the show, because there was some. I told my story.
Oh, okay.
And I even revealed something that night that I've never talked publicly about what happened to me when I was a kid. It was bad. Like what I said, the old man used a cane on me, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean, and I'm about to start crying. God damn it. Okay, anyways, fuck. Anyway, there was other people with stories. Now, why the fuck did I even say that?
Hey, man. Fucking respect for doing the show, and fuck anyone who was pissed about it. Fuck anyone who's pissed about it. You bringing up, you're talking about an issue that needs to be talked about.
Right, but the point is that everything's gonna get back to the numbers like they were then.
Yes,
that's why we're having this discussion right now.
Yes, and anyways, that just shows like
big
that
things are happening.
The very last show was funny because we had real life guys who dressed up as real life superheroes and went around and stuff. That was the last. Yeah, that was the last show we did. We actually had real motherfuckers on there that did that.
Yeah, I've seen a couple like news interviews with those guys.
That's cool. One of those guys was them guys.
That's dope.
Yeah, we had a lot of, and I had a lot of people on the show. Before she raped a kid, Mercedes Carrera came on, and
I still can't believe that shit. That was wild.
Yeah, I know, right? We had when we did the fundraiser that time for Galen, dude, I had a lot of names on that fucking show. Shoe on Head came on. Yeah. There was Mercedes Carrera came, but she did actually, and what she did was cool. That was before she gave for the fundraiser. She gave free Skype calls.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Skype shows. She did shows for people. She fingered that old puss, and
it's going to be all right, Pimp. We love you.
Oh, love you. Oh,
I know.
Man. Thank you so much, buddy. That was awesome. Thank you, PT. PT is such a boss, man.
He's the best.
Can we talk about like just how badass this guy is? Like always supporting the show and keeping.
Yeah.
You know, he's a really great guy.
And he doesn't just. I mean, he's also supports DP and Tap and stuff. So he is a boss. I mean, and I told him one time, I said, dude, you know how? I mean, you know how? He said, I do it because I like your content. And I really appreciate that. And it means something. And I really appreciate it. Yeah. And every time I've noticed, every time I get emotional, Peter's like, I got to make this motherfucker feel better.
Money is a good thing to make people feel better.
It does. It helps. It helps.
Money won't solve your problems. Yes, it will. I have several problems that could objectively be solved by money right now.
Exactly. When people say violence don't solve nothing. I've had people running their mouths about me. They stop running their mouths about me.
Yeah.
Because I hit them hard. Dude, I don't think I could fight now, though. Honestly, be truthful. You know, everybody loves my old fight stories. That I've done so many streams where people are like, tell us your stories. And I've done. But, dude, you understand, that was in my 20s. I am 42 years old now.
Do you think I could beat you?
Beat me up now?
Yeah.
No.
Hey, I'm a feisty little one. I'm short, but I could definitely.
Dude, I'll tell you though. I've said this many times. I've probably had, and this is just I've probably had 25 to 30 concussions, and this is truth.
Yeah.
I've had, a lot of concussions. The hardest I've ever been hit was by a woman with a whiskey bottle.
People underestimate us.
Really hurt.
Well, it ain't just that. It's just that whiskey bottles don't break like they do in the movies.
No, they don't.
They're not sugar glass. Yeah. This shit is solid, and then that's the noise it makes. Boom.
Yeah.
And
trust me, I've broken a few. Yeah. But they were. It doesn't break like you think it breaks. No. Like you
I've
can't
tried
stab
to break some of those
bottles.
bottles.
Yeah, it's hard.
I remember I hucked one at concrete and the fucker didn't break. So.
Yeah.
I got so sick of kind of tragic that about a week or two ago. He come in, and he was like, "Why? Because sometimes my eye roams because it got dug out of my fucking head." I mean, and he was like, he said something about my eye. I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, and I told him, he was like, "Fuck." I think he felt a little bad because he was making a joke, and he didn't know that my actual eye did that shit for a reason. Sometimes one eye looks bigger than the other eye. It just does. This eye will close up, shit.
Bill Cosby and shit.
Yeah, and it's because I had my fucking eyeball ripped out of my head. That was a fun
Have you experienced like any vision loss from that, or is it all still pretty clear?
There's a little loss of it. It fucked a little bit, but it actually wasn't that bad. It gets really blurry at times. This eye will get like really blurry, and then and I'll always have to wipe stuff out of my eye. It builds a lot of stuff up in my eye, So, but yeah, I didn't even know it, dude. I didn't even know it was out of my head. That's what was weird. I didn't know it until I walked into the house and everybody went, ah! Everybody screamed, and I was like, what the fuck? Then, that's why I'm seeing the floor so well.
Oh, God.
I literally could not, I would definitely faint. If you walked in and your eyeball was just chilling out of its socket, I would literally faint.
Yeah. And here's the crazy, I tried to put it back in myself.
Ew, what?
Come on, I'm going to throw up.
Oh, we're done. We're done.
I did. I tried. I grabbed a hold of it.
You started.
You're gonna have nightmares.
You just start fucking with everybody. You grab it.
Talking about your eyeball hanging out.
And everybody was like,
I'm done.
They was like, don't touch it, don't touch it. And I'm like, well, fuck, it's out of my head. And so I had to go to the doctor and I put it back in. But every bone in my face were broken too. That fight. I mean, my whole face was fractured.
Honestly, I think it's been said before, but I'm shocked that there's nothing visually wrong with you. Your bone structure and everything. You look fine. You don't look like you've been in many fights.
Well, if you get close, here's the thing. You just gauge this. If you get close up to me, you can see a lot of scars. It's hard to sometimes see the scars.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's not bad. I'm not real bad, but there's little scars, and there's a lot of stuff on my head.
Mm.
A lot of I have knots all over my head because I've been hit a lot.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it's not that visual. And it's good because another thing is most fights I won.
Okay.
Because I was kind of tough.
You ain't gonna win them all.
Yeah, but you can't win them all. People say, "Oh, you can't." Let me tell you something. There's always somebody out there a little bit tougher than you.
Yeah.
Always. And once you stop getting nervous about fighting, that's when you're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
Because fear makes you think. Let me tell you something. It's so funny how I think anyway. It's weird how I think. I mean, one time I was down, right? And there was a bunch of guys on me and they were beating the shit out of me. And I didn't feel the pain, but in my head, I was like, okay, I have to get up. If I don't get up, they're going to hurt me. That's what I was thinking. And it's as I was getting hit. So I grabbed another nut. I grabbed a guy by his nuts. And I heard him go, ah! And then I come up with my elbow, hit another guy in his chin, and then I got to my knee, then I came up. But that wasn't even the bad part. My uncle was in the fight too. It was me and him against the whole bar, basically. There was about 25 dudes against 2 dudes.
That's not even fair.
No, but I kind of started it all, I'll be honest with you. Anyways, but my uncle, no, he's a badass. I would never call myself a real bad. I've always said I'm not really that tough. It's just how far I'm willing to go is what made me dangerous.
Yeah.
That's seriously. I don't really consider myself that tough. I'm willing to go to levels a lot of people aren't willing to go. That's where I was back then anyway. Not now, but back then. But my uncle, now that's a bad dude. I swear I witnessed this. 12 dudes got on him. He went to one knee and then came up and was whooping them all. That's a bad motherfucker right there, yo.
Was he in the military or anything?
He was in prison a couple times. Well. As a matter of fact, he'd only been out 3 days. He just got, and how the fight got started was he was dancing with his chick. My uncle's bad, but we were so close to each other's age. We were like kind of raised like, it wasn't Uncle Brother, it was the other one. But we were kind of raised like each other. I can whoop Uncle Brother's ass all the time. I can't whoop this other one. But anyways, he was dancing with this girl at a bar, and the dude comes up and grabs this girl, pulls him away. Well, my uncle's just like, okay, fuck it, walked off. And me being a dumbass I was back then, you ain't gonna take that shit, are you? You ain't gonna take that shit. He gonna make you look like a punk like that. You gonna take that shit? And my uncle drunk. No, I ain't gonna take this shit. And then he goes over there and he punches the dude, and then the fight starts.
You can't say that to drunk people. You can't say, "Are you just gonna take that shit?" Because
no, you can't do that. You can't do that. But I knew that. I knew I was getting a fight started because I was wanting to fight. That's the way I was back then. But it's so funny because we were fighting, and he yells, "John, come here!" And I swear it's so weird to say it like this, but I swear this happened. It was like a movie. We got back to back. We were back to back. And they were running at us, and we were punching them, bow, bow. We were rotating, just going in circles, kind of like, and we were just hitting motherfuckers that come at us. The bar owner gave us a case of beer to leave.
Can you please just go?
That's funny.
We tore that fucking place up, dude.
I really wish I was there for that. That'd be funny.
Dude,
that's always my favorite fight story. I like that one better than the nut bite story because like the visual in my head, bro. I want one day for you to have like a your own Chappelle show, so to speak.
Yes.
And I want to have like fucking biopic. Exactly. That would be so great. You need to get me on as executive producer, by the way.
My dream is to do a one-man show, kind of like John, like John, whatever his name is, that Mexican dude.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, I always wanted to do that and kind of act out the shit. And because I got stories. My mom's got stories, dude. My mom's got a story for a Lifetime movie.
Mom was like a hippie.
She was. But she's so crazy, dude. So, but I have that interest.
She's got the cool, crazy stories because she was a hippie.
Yeah, that's true. I have had an interesting life. I mean, I witnessed a murder when I was 16. My uncle's murder, witnessed that. And all kind of crazy shit happened in my life. But it's because, we were ghetto as hell. I mean, we were poor, white trash family. In a way, not white trash, but you know what I mean by that. We were poor, we grew up, and we witnessed crimes. I mean, I'm glad a lot of people are like, hey, there's no way I can imagine living a life like that. Well, I'm glad you can't. I'm glad that you've never lived it. Because my life was not and now it's funny because you can tell a story. Damn, Meredith, you're my daughter, but you doing stuff like that now. I'm from Mississippi, okay? And it's been like 2 or 3 months, Marshall. I'm sorry.
Man, you keep that shit up, I'm gonna suck your nipples.
Okay.
Oh damn.
But anyways.
I love that as a threat. I'm gonna
suck your nipples.
I'm gonna suck your nipples.
But I am not the person, and I always try to, when I talk about the stories, Marshall knows this, and anybody who's ever been, I always end it with this. I am not that person anymore. I am not the person that I talk about in the past, and you don't want to live the life I live because I was retarded. Fighting it can solve problems, but not the way I did it. I was the problem. And, talk about shit, right? And that's the reason I was violent, because I didn't talk about what happened to me when I was a kid and all this shit, and I held it in, and I became a fucking, I was just something. I was not the person you see today. I was not the, it was crazy. Oh, we got money music, Shabisky. What's that say? I can't read it.
Your stories sound like the old Italian Bud Spencer, Terrence Hill movies. They had the best brawl scenes ever.
Oh, dude, I've been in some best brawls. I've seen some. Dude, one of the hardest I've ever seen anybody get hit. It wasn't involving me. I was there though. A dude had a cue ball. You know what a cue ball is, right? Mm-hmm. He smashed that motherfucking dude in the face with it. I mean, it was like, whap, like that right there, and blood. The dude's blood. I was sitting in like a table, me and my buddy was, and blood flew on me.
Ew.
And I was like, God damn, he fucked that dude up, dude. Teeth were laying on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah, my uncle hit a guy so hard one time, and the guy's tooth got stuck in his knuckle.
That's gross.
That's awesome.
That's crazy. I can't even imagine that happening. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I think the hardest I ever hit a dude was I was at a bar. My mom was there. My dad played music, right? My dad was a musician, and we were out at the bar, and this guy got drunk and he hit my mom. The hardest I ever hit somebody in my life. I hit this. We was outside. I hit him so hard he went over a minivan.
That's awesome.
Yep, and when he got up, he had no teeth. He had about 3 teeth gone. I uppercutted his ass.
Oh, this uppercut! Yeah, you clacked that jaw, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
Dental damage. Talk about it.
Bam! Like that there. And he didn't like fly over a minivan. He rode over the fucking hood. Of course. I'm not goddamn Superman.
Yeah. Zack Snyder Batman shit.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy though.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I've never been in like crazy fight. I've been in like one fight where I can't even call it a fight because I just got my ass handed to me because I was not ready. It was not a let's fucking go. It was I'm jumped. Walking and I got jumped.
Yeah.
But other than that, like I was in like one kind of fight. You know when like one guy fucking knocks someone to the ground and like everyone comes and starts just like wailing on the ground. I did that, but that's about it.
When I was in the last fight I had was in school. I wouldn't call them fights either because I would get picked on a lot, and I just kind of snapped one year. I just got tired of shit, and I started just beating the shit out of literally anyone, and it got out of hand to the point where it's like even the smallest grievance.
Yeah.
I would kind of it wasn't good. I had a real anger problem. But there was this one kid who I don't remember. He was a neighbor of mine, and we had been friends for years. But my mental health had gotten really bad, so I had heard that he had still don't even remember what he said, but I heard he said something about me. And he was sitting at the end of a hall in a desk, and it was during the changing class hour, so there's a big crowd of people. Everyone's going in between classes. And I remember I saw him, and I dropped all my shit on the floor, and I just blacked out. And when I came to, I hit this kid so hard, like, it just echoed. There was like a crack, and it echoed through the whole hallway, and everyone was just silent, like,
oh.
And I stood back because I wanted to give him a chance to fight back. So I stood back like this, and I waited for him to get up, and I figured we were going to fight. And he just starts crying, like bawling.
Oh my god!
And I actually got a I was a juvenile, but I got a battery charge for that.
I just added up what we've made the show so far. We've made $122. So that means if we make $78 more, right? Think they're right, 78. We'll do a Friday show.
Almost there.
Almost there. $78 more, Shabby. You're muted, Bubba. You're muted.
Stop cutting off my mic.
I didn't.
God, I'm trying to talk. Okay?
Well, talk, Bubba. Talk.
You
Or
do
my
that
freedom.
Say something, little buddy. Say something.
Say
something.
Yeah. Whoa. Music money.
What?
You should all fight naked already. Got my pants off.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not for a
So
dollar.
now we
I'm
need
not fighting naked.
$77 more.
77. That's right. PT said everyone send $5 if you can. There you go. If everybody sends $5, we've done it, man.
Oh yeah.
We'll do a Friday show, and yeah, that's it. We'll do a Friday show. Shabisky will be on Friday show. If right.
Yeah.
Will you do Shabisky?
I'll let Shabisky come on. She's beautiful.
Shabisky.
And if we make a 300 Pimpy, she'll come on with Shabisky.
Oh, you guys have your like women characters? I need a man character.
Can I name it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna call you Butch.
Butch?
Butch.
I think your male character should be named Marshall Manson because your name's Marilyn Mathers, and I think that would be a funny play if your male character was Marshall Manson.
No.
I'll be Marilyn Mathers.
No. I got one.
What?
Okay, Marshall. What is Marshall Mathers? Eminem's other character, Slim Shady. Yeah. So we go Slim, and we got to come up with a second name.
Oh, we have to find an alter ego from another artist to mix it with.
Yeah. Slim. Damn, I don't know. What was Garth Brooks' alter ego he did at that time?
I have no idea.
Slim Lady.
No,
It's gotta be a boy, right?
It's a guy character.
I was gonna be like Slim Stevie, but
there's no way Missy could pull off a guy character. Not with those titties.
Sorry.
There's no way she could flatten them down enough.
Not even with, like Saran wrap, how like.
No, she couldn't do it. She couldn't pull it off.
Unless I got one of those like blow up sumo suits. I think then I might be able to do it.
Slim anus, Slim Shabby, Slim dirty
anus.
bastard, Slim dirty bastard. Not Slim Dirty would be a good name though.
Slim Dirty, I like that.
Slim Dirty, there you go.
Dirty, okay.
And you spell it. Don't spell it like regular dirty though. You spell it DURDY.
DURDY.
Yeah,
yeah, like dirt.
Yeah, Slim Dirty.
Okay, it's happening.
Yeah.
Next time I'm on the show, I'll be Slim Dirty.
There you go. Slim Dirty.
Or if you guys want me on the Friday show.
Yeah, you can come on the
Friday
Friday
show.
If we do
Friday.
We need how much money? 70 what?
77.
77.
And then you'll sleep Slim Dirty.
Slim Dirty. And we need Marshall.
Shabisky.
I'm female character.
Marsha.
Yeah, I have a female character.
Yeah.
Marsha.
Yeah.
Missy could try to do a guy character. We could try to get it.
There you go. So that would make a really cool.
You can put a pillow in your shirt and make you look like a fat guy. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you could. Oh, I got it. You could be like that guy with slut tattooed on him. You know what I'm talking about? The guy that has like the suction cups.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Get Coke bottles and put
Oh my
Coke
god! I
bottles.
couldn't send that video up. That was so funny.
Oh, that's right, Bill Hicks. Chris Gaines was Garth Brooks' alter ego. So I was thinking Slim Gaines,
I like that. Though.
That's actually pretty good. Slim Gaines is pretty good.
I like that too. Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, Slim Gaines is pretty good.
Gaines?
Yeah. Garth Brooks' alter ego was very weird. Because here you had a country guy all of a sudden come out trying to look emo and shit. It was just really weird,
Bro,
dude.
No one did emo country better than Johnny Cash, man, when he came out with that fucking Hurt cover. 77. That doesn't count.
Doesn't
Now we
count.
need 76.
But thank you anyway. We need 76 now. Thank you, 77. Stupid. Right Face is such a goofball. I swear he is. Love him though. Love him to death. He's a good guy. He always messages me too. And it's like sometimes this shit like, why are you telling me this? I don't care. But he's a good guy. He's and I want him to keep messaging me because he's a good guy and I love him to death. He's funny. Yeah.
Keep on masturbating.
Shabby messages me, but it's always like, I lost my underwear.
Yeah, I need your help a lot.
He'll be like, how do you spell it? And actually spells it. And I'm like, you just spelled it.
How do you spell it?
I want to play Scrabble with Shab.
What's that 911 number you call when you're in trouble?
You know, like the 911, like
the number,
you know,
the 911
one where you get in contact with the police.
Yeah.
What is that damn number?
The
The 911 one.
911. It's like me fucking. That's not me fucking with that dude that night, though. He kept telling him I couldn't hear him, but I could hear. I'm like, yes, I hear everything you say, but I can't hear you. And he'd fucking keep trying, and he'd restart his computer and come back. And I'm like, he'll be like, can you hear me now? I say, yeah, but I can't hear you.
I never saw the first time you did it to that dude, but I remember I saw you did it to him a second time.
I did.
And he still fell for it. I saw that one.
What
That's
the fuck?
hilarious.
How?
Dude, it was. We had some crazy fuckers come on back in there. Like one of my most memorable ones, 9/11 Dave, dude. 9/11 Dave will go down in history as one of the stupidest fuckers I've ever met. Because he's the one that, like, the reason I called him 9/11 Dave because he actually took a fire extinguisher and shot it in his face, right?
Oh yeah.
And he looked like one of those firemen coming out of the ashes of 9/11 because it's the way it looked. And I called him 9/11 Dave, but he actually got punched by his dad live on my stream.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
So funny.
His dad, he was sitting there and somebody yelled. He's like, I'm on the computer. And he's like, get off the goddamn computer. And all of a sudden, I didn't ever see him, just this fist. It went, pow!
Just see a fist.
Pow!
You should have clipped that and like slow-moed it. I feel like that would have looked really cool.
I was on a DP private show once, and I don't remember who it was, but this guy, like, his dad came in and I guess he thought he was playing video games, and he was like, get off the fucking video game.
Yeah.
it was so awkward. It was just like,
well, hell, Jared Genesis, remember that shit?
I tried to avoid the whole. I tried to avoid the whole Jared Genesis thing. I was like,
well, I fucked with him a little bit until he said what he said about kids, and I was like, nope, too far from me. I'm not gonna fuck around with this dude.
Is that the guy who killed himself?
No.
That's the guy that Shab got his channel taken down for streaming porn.
Yeah.
But he used to say stuff like he thinks it's okay if he had a physical relationship or like a sexual relationship with, like, I think he went as low as like 8 or 9 years old.
He went as low as 8 years old. He did.
As long as they had like a spiritual connection, it was fine if they had sex.
Yeah. He literally said it. Yeah, there is stuff out there. A lot of people got the video.
Yeah, a lot of people have.
I'm sick of this maps bullshit.
Yeah.
This shit's fucking. There are people that are leeches. They're trying to attach themselves on like a fucking parasite onto the LGBT community, saying that they're a part of it. They call themselves minor attracted persons.
No, Jared Genesis did not kill himself for Forgotten Memes. Let's not say that.
He didn't.
And we don't want him to die.
We just want him to get help.
Yeah, he needs to see somebody. He really does.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Now, memes may have not been talking about Jared. I'm just saying, let's make it clear Jared's not dead. We don't want Jared.
That's probably who he's referring
I only
to.
said that because I know there was some guy that was for pedophilia who killed himself. That's why I said that, because I'm not sure.
Oh,
yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, a lot of people get blended in my head.
That's fine. No, that's fine. I just want to make clear the chat room because we don't. And look, and see, the thing is, when shit starts getting personal, like when shit starts getting like out of line, I usually stop, which I don't do drama anyway. But like as soon as Shani really started, like when she said something about trying to commit suicide, I'm like, I'm not gonna really fuck with this bitch no more because I'm not gonna be accused of shit like that.
Right.
And then stupid shit like saying I sexually harassed her and all that shit. But now she's doing it to somebody else. I
Memphis,
hear.
where is SLA?
Thank you so much, Memphis Wrestling. Yeah, yes, that's right, Max. Wrestling.
Oh, thank you for translating that because I was lost.
Memphis Wrestling. It's done with Memphis Wrestling. Memphis. Yep. Do what, baby?
71.
Oh, we need 71. That's right, $71. We've got like 17 minutes left of the show. So if we make $71 before the show ends, we will do a Friday show. Shabisky may show up, Pimpmunk may show up, and they may not. We'll have fun either way we do it. Now tomorrow I don't know who's gonna be on the fucking show. I got it. Marilyn, you gonna be on tomorrow?
Sure.
Marilyn on for sure. I would say Marshall come on too, but it's the same thing as today. It's got to mix it up a little bit.
Unless
it's because I don't have a rack.
Yeah,
this is discrimination.
Well, yes, that is true.
My rack buys me shit. Racks on racks.
Yeah.
You're cute.
And plus, we can't have the guests constantly talking about how cute they are and shit like that. It's just,
I'm like so cute.
Yeah. Anyways,
how do you know I wasn't talking to Shabisky?
Wait a minute. I am not Brian.
Oh, thank you, Marshall.
And I hear he's gay.
Yeah, he's gay for me. He loves me.
No, he loves me more now. He'll tell you.
He loves me more. Fuck you.
Brian, you love me more, don't you, Brian?
Me, right? I'm the greatest.
Well, I'm offended because you acted way too surprised that he was gay. So
yeah,
I think that
dude. I actually can't believe my friend said that. Like, what? I can't believe you didn't know he was gay. I can't believe you reacted the way you did. I was like, the way I reacted was like, damn, all I said was bull the hell. I didn't know you were gay. That's all I said. It did shock me because I never did know. I mean, to me, that means I'm actually like, why would, I mean, we've never talked about stuff like that. And why would it come up and why would it matter? And because it doesn't matter to me. Doesn't matter to me. I bring all kinds of minorities on.
Gay people look like anyone else. Like, how the fuck are you supposed to know? Like,
I love the minorities. Look, I got a retard on the show. I got a gay guy on the show, and I got a female on the show. I love minorities.
Who's the retard?
You.
Wait, who? Oh. What?
So, I mean, I love the people. And I actually have the blacks on sometimes.
Oh, wow. That's so nice of you.
I had the
You're so friendly.
You had the black family on?
I had the blacks.
You're a nice family.
The country singer Clint Black. The country singer Clint Black has been on my show.
Oh my God.
Man, that black family, they're the whitest people I know.
Yeah, so they had the blacks. So, did y'all know that Hannibal and Monty are blacks?
I found that out by you.
And I had that other guy, the black guys.
The black guys.
Pimp hates me because I'm black in real life. No, I'm black in real life. This is true. Even Hannibal said I'm blacker than most black people he knows. Because I am. No, I'm not a black dude. I'm a white guy who loves black pussy.
Oh, damn.
You do know that I discovered where my infatuation for black women come from, right, Marshall?
No.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I didn't have access to internet porn and stuff like that, magazines. I didn't have on every Saturday night, Soul Train would come on, and I would jerk off to the black girl dancing on Soul Train.
Yeah, I remember you saying
that's where my infatuation for black women come from. I truly believe that's what it was. And also, I grew up in a black neighborhood with a lot of fine, beautiful black women. Love it. I love white girls too. Everybody thinks I only date. My ex-wife was Caucasian. She was a cunt too. She was a cunt Cajun. Cajun. Yep.
My husband has a cock.
Yeah. Actually, my wife, I want to make this perfectly clear. I want to make this perfectly clear. I've said this before. My wife was actually not a cunt to other people. She was a good person. She just did not know how to be in a relationship. That's a fact. And some people are that way. She didn't know how to. She didn't know how to treat her man.
The only thing I know about your ex-wife is one time you're like, but goddamn, that woman could suck dick.
Yes, she could suck a mean dick. She'd suck a dick like she's mad at it. And I love that shit, boy. Monster the fuck out of that penis. Yeah, if it, yeah,
It's a grapefruit.
Yeah.
Baby.
Like P.T. Ham personally likes white girls. He said, I didn't know that about you, P.T. Ham. I guess I should have asked you that before, huh? People are offended that I didn't know you like white girls. Dude, I like all women. I love women. I've been with a Mexican girl. They passionate, boy. I have not been with a chink yet, though. I want some chink pink.
Maybe because you call them chinks.
I like how Mexicans speak, too. No, I'm joking. I don't.
Have you ever had a black girl call you a honky in bed?
Yes.
I was totally fucking around.
I have. Called me a honky and a cracker.
Oh, damn.
I had a girl, she's so fucking funny, dude. This chick was so hilarious. I used to laugh at her all the time because she was funny. I think she could have been a comedian. I really do. She was that funny. But I was in there eating a pussy one day. And she's like, eat that pussy, honky. And I busted out laughing. Yeah, get it from behind, cracker. I was just saying, she was so funny. She was hot too. God damn, she was so hot. She was so hot. Oh my God.
She's dead now. Rest in peace.
She looked like Lisa from Saved by the Bell.
Oh, damn.
I am not lying. She looked like Larga Voorhees, dude. She was so fucking gorgeous. Anyways, I've had a lot of beautiful women. Believe it or not, fat boy get pussy. I've always been able to get. It's because I got charisma, baby. I got that charisma, baby. I walk up to the girls, be like, "Hello, lady friend."
That's what you say. Hello, lady friend.
Hello, lady friend. Would you like to touch up on the penis for a little bit with your mouth? Just jump down there, baby, and just lick on them 30 testicles. Just massage my balls just for a second there, babies. Yeah, so let me hit your asshole.
I just pictured in my head like that being animated like a cartoon, and it only shows you saying all that shit, and then it cuts to the bank teller like pressing the panic button.
Yeah, that was so funny.
That's funny.
No, I've always one of the reasons I'm not gonna lie is my sense of humor is because women love sense of humor. They love a funny guy. They really do. Women, I mean, my experience, women like funny guys. And women, and look, and I know this is going to sound so old school, but I don't give a fuck. I'm old school. The women in my generation, a lot of women I know always like, they like to feel security. And I'm not talking about financial. I'm talking about like they like to feel secure in a way like they know their man's going to take care of them. Mm-hmm. If shit goes down, they man's got them, right? You know, they can take care of it. And a lot of women I've known, even a lot of the younger women I've talked to feel like that. It's just this generation of younger men, dude. I know I sound like an old dude, but I don't see the testosterone in them.
I agree, man.
I mean, look at Marshall. I think Marshall's like a pretty boy. I've always said that to Marshall. He knows that. But I also see the guy in Marshall in a way, too. I really do. Marshall acts like a dude to me. He does. Even, Shabisky is a guy, even though he knows nothing about shit that I think guys should know about, like sports and stuff. But neither does Marshall. Marshall's not a sports guy. I don't think.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Not super sporty, you know.
Yeah, Shabisky thinks hockey is soccer. I mean, he doesn't know shit.
Isn't it?
You shut the
You're Canadian. You can't do that.
You can't do that. Canadians, dude, they're fucking. Dude, you insult hockey, they'll stab your ass.
Hockey is actually my favorite sport.
Fuck you sellout son of a bitch.
It was like
bullshit.
Way before.
You got that little Canuck pussy over there, and you thought, I like hockey now.
I think football is my favorite. So.
Atlanta used to have a hockey team when I was a kid. We had the Thrashers, and I would go to the Thrashers games, but then they got traded, I don't even know where, so that's kind of when I stopped going.
Oh, Mark, you know how you asked me, is a black girl said, fuck you, have you ever looked at her and say, go ahead and suck, you can nuck?
No, I never thought of that. I have
he will now.
one time I was like, okay, can I tell the armpit story? I want to tell the armpit story. One time I was trolling her, basically. I have this character I do named Fernando. He was like an over-the-top, passionate Hispanic guy. And I just started like eating her armpit to like just to piss her off, but then she actually like got into it. Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, dude. There is
a little bit. Felt good.
There is something sexy about a chick's armpit for some reason, though. I just admire the female body so much. And I'm not trying to be pervy here. I swear to God, I'm not. I'm not being pervy. I think the female body is so fucking amazing. I really do. And I'm not, I swear I'm not trying to be pervy here. I really do admire the female. I love beauty. And I'm not even talking. I think most women have something attractive about it. I think most people have something attractive about it. And, you know, and even like people who aren't that attractive, a lot of times their personality will make you like, fuck, this turns me on.
Yeah.
I knew a girl who I was not physically attracted. She started talking to me and telling me things, and this chick turned me on so fucking much. Hmm. And then she would not give me pussy. It pissed me off. Well, you ugly bitch.
I don't even want you anyway.
Yeah. But you know, I think we all. Here's the thing, though. There's some people who aren't attractive and then have the personality that's unattractive, like Shani.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some people.
Because I would never, if you've noticed this, and I think most people are this way, most people are not just going to make fun of like people's looks unless they're assholes, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Is unless the person who's ugly is like I would have never made fun of Shani's moles and stuff like that if she hadn't have been a cunt.
Yeah.
But I never really did make fun of her moles, unless, well, that one time I did say she like had a nipple on her forehead, but.
Oh my God.
It does look like she has a nipple on her forehead, so
yeah.
you weren't lying.
Yeah, it does. But she's such not a nice person.
No, she's not.
Say, and here's an example of it. During all this crime, she made fun of people who didn't have money and it was in quarantine. She made fun of those people.
What the hell?
Yeah, and she was like, I got money because Jesus loves
says,
me.
I've never made fun of it. I've never gone after anybody. I don't know why you always come after me and pick on me. And it's like, there's video proof of you doing this.
Yeah.
Trump. I never said it. Never.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know, Fire. I appreciate it. Yeah, that happens here on YouTube, especially with me a lot. He said he had to search for the stream because it wasn't showing up in his sub box.
Damn. Like that's not cool. Making fun of someone for not having money, like that's like that's as low as making fun of someone for not having enough food. Like that's not okay.
Right.
Like,
Hey Ronan, are you available tomorrow, by the way? I love having Ronan on the show, dude. He is fucking.
He's hilarious.
He's one of my favorite people. Honestly, I met the dude at a VidCon and just, you know, it was just, yeah, he's funny as hell. He really is. Yeah, on Friday. Okay, yeah, we'll have you on Friday. He's always on. He's usually our Friday guest lately. If we do the show, we haven't made the money yet.
Damn, what happened to our trans shit?
We still have to get $71.
71. If we make 71, we'll do a Friday show. If not, I'm not doing a Friday show because I could use a day off. But hey, do me a favor, Shabs. I don't feel like this. I don't. See if Two Guns is available tomorrow. And I like having Two Guns on too. He's pretty good. I wanted some of my favorite guests is I really love Marilyn. Honestly, Marilyn has came out of her shell. I'm gonna be honest with you. When the first time, a couple times she was ever on me with me, first time I know she was nervous. You could tell she was nervous because she was running, but she's come out, and I think she's very entertaining. You can be very funny. So you Yeah, you need to. I think you need to start you a podcast.
I do. I've been working on it. Unfortunately, my computer isn't like it doesn't have a good enough camera, and I can't afford a good camera right now for it. So the only way I can stream is using my phone. Yeah. But I don't have 1,000 followers, and I need 1,000 followers to do URL streams.
That's why you keep coming on here. You keep coming on here, and we'll get. I tell you what, I might be able to get you on tap too.
That'd be dope.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Really cool.
I could get you on tap easily.
Yeah. That'd be fun. So anyone here, go subscribe to my channel, please. Get me to 1,000.
And go subscribe to Marshall as well. And Marshall, by the way, watched your new video, your new song. Very good song. It actually almost made me cry.
All we need is $2.
Yeah.
What a boss.
$2. We can do it.
That's $1 right there.
$2, guys.
$2. Thank you so much. Honestly, I'd be happy if we didn't make $2. That way I made all the money and still didn't have to do the show. No, let's make the $2 and we'll do a Friday show. But yes, that song is very good, buddy. Very good.
I appreciate it, man. Anyone who hasn't checked it out, a little background on it was my father passed in 2007. I was a kid, and I've written some really heavy songs about it that I just never felt comfortable releasing. Mm-hmm. But I managed to get a hold of the only known surviving footage of my dad, and it was taken back.
He was a handsome dude, too, by the way.
Thank you.
He was a good-looking man. He really was.
You can see the resemblance, too.
Yes,
I can see you in him. You know what I mean?
And it was a very emotional, and it also made me think of my dad.
Yeah.
It really did. It brought it, and I just want to tell you something, Marshall. You're a good dude, man. You're a very talented kid, and I love you, buddy.
I love you too, man. I appreciate that. But you're seriously one of my best friends in the world. And when I remember you sent me a birthday message, it was like last year, year before, and I held on to that. Like that meant a lot to me, man. So it's my bro right here. It's my guy.
Damn, I'm emotional today.
I'm trying not to cry. I'm good to be here.
And I love you too, Shabby, don't you think? Shabby tearing up over there. Look at him.
Huh? No, I didn't do nothing.
He's tearing up over there.
Thank you, Crap Latte. Looks like we're doing a Friday show, guys.
Damn.
Oh, Des, thank you very much, Crap Latte, for pulling out that $3 miserable fucking dollars. No, I'm joking.
No, that's awesome.
That was very awesome. Thank you, Crab. Crab's a good fan of the show. Crab's got a big crush on Missy.
Oh, damn.
Crab Latte's a love. Yeah, look, we do a comedy show, but sometimes we're sensitive.
What is money music now?
Oh,
yeah.
Came through with the $2.
Yeah, keep it.
I love how he came through with $1.99 so that he was trying to make it where it was 1 penny
yeah.
for the show, but he did it too late.
You got foiled.
We can't. The more we get, the better the show will be.
Yeah.
If we make another 100, we'll do a good show. If we don't make it, it's gonna be a shitty show. But you're gonna do one. No, I'm joking. But yeah, I don't know why I always feel like I have to apologize when I get emotional. But I'm sorry because I expect people to know that I'm supposed to be funny, not emotional. So yeah.
I think you pepper it nicely.
Yeah. You got corona, buddy?
That's the thing, man. No one can cough anymore.
Yeah, I know. Dude, the other day I was in the store and I was pushing my buggy, right? And I'm a smoker. Speaking of, I always have to cough. And I was afraid to cough. I was like,
let's make a t-shirt. Let's make an official Morningwood t-shirt that says, I don't have corona, I'm a smoker. That shit will sell millions.
You should. I was at the store the other day and I got so pissed. This dumb motherfucker, he fucking coughs out loud, just doesn't cover it. Then he covers his mouth, doesn't cough again, just covers his mouth after. Here, take all my germs. Here, I'm gonna protect myself now from them. What the fuck? I got so pissed. I almost.
He probably realized that he didn't.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I was like trying to make it so if anyone looked over, it would make it look like he was doing it.
But no,
maybe he's trying to get himself in the habit, oh shit, I need.
Like, you know.
It's an asshole though.
You know when you're gonna cough. You feel it. You feel it coming. It doesn't just come out of the blue. It's not hiccups. You know it's coming. Cover your fucking mouth. And he also coughed in my direction too. He turned his head to cough in my direction, and then after he coughed, he covered. I was so pissed.
Gage, did you give money on PayPal? Because I got the alert, but I'm not seeing it on my actual PayPal for some reason. I think Gage gave like some money, so thank you, Gage.
Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
The best.
Pimpmunk, I use PayPal because I'm a good fella. Yes, right. You are a good fella, buddy.
Good fella.
Yeah. Because when you do it through Streamlabs, Shibby can tell you this, it actually does take a little bit of the money, right? A little bit of the money. Not much, but a little bit. But if you do it through the direct link, it takes none of the money. I get every penny of it.
Right.
But Streamlabs pops up the message and everything, and I understand that. That's fine. At least they don't do what Super Chat does on YouTube. Super Chat takes 30% of the fucking money.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Making $100, you're only making 70 of it. That's shit.
Okay. Well, we're about to. I didn't even notice it was past the time of the end of the show. I'm sorry. Bulls, I do apologize. I didn't even notice I was talking. Well, it's the end of the show. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be here tomorrow. We appreciate you for tipping, liking, sharing, and watching. Shabby, you suck today.
I'm the greatest. I was the
Get
greatest.
up earlier and drink more coffee.
Yeah, you need more
talk
coffee.
More coffee.
More coffee, less stupid. Bye, guys.